Hello! Welcome back. We are going to play a little bit shorter stream this time, just because I'm supposed to help with dinner. But we're going to play some more Outer Wilds. I really dug this game, and it seemed like a lot of other people did too, which was rad. So we'll give this a shot. Ooh, it's taking some time to load. Hope I didn't screw something up. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Where does this go? And can I follow that? Hmm. Is that the moon? Take a look at our log. We found a bunch of stuff. Okay. View entry. Island where the Namai built the orbital probe cannon. More to explore here. Hey, that's good to know. All right, I'll have to go back. I mean, we did die horribly. Natural rock arch. Just dying. All right. Wait, what was that? Lunar ruins. All right, let's go look at the lunar ruins real quick. What was it? It was, where's the moon? Smoke coming off the moon? Let's see. How do I... Was it that? Yeah, there it is. Whoop, whoop. Nope, nope, nope. Don't crash. Thank you. Ow, ow. I gotta get better at landing. Oh shit. Am I stuck? Talk to Esker. Oh, hey, it's you. Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. Like, it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. Don't the other travelers come by? Lunar Outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Hey, Squeegee! How are you doing? Welcome back. Thanks for visiting. Sometimes Chert comes by to say hi, but Gabbro is Gabbro, and you know how Ryback feels about unnecessary spaceflight. Don't go. I mean, is there anything else you wanted to ask? Seems lonely up here. A little. I'm in touch with ground control, Hornfels and Gosson mostly. And they radio up to chat now and then. When the ground control forgets I'm up here, and they usually do, I launch my little scout at the village. I'm doing good, Squeegee. Thanks for asking. This will be... I only just started. Like, you've missed maybe 4 or 5 minutes. I'm probably only going to be streaming for about 45 minutes today, just because I have to help with cooking and festivities. So, but we will see if we can make progress, or at least solve a puzzle. They forget about you? I don't blame them. For one, I don't check in as often as other travelers, since I'm always in one place. And it's not so bad up here, really. At least it's peaceful and quiet. You don't always get that in our solar system. Let alone in our village. Was that you whistling? Probably. Or actually, definitely. The other travelers carry instruments, so they don't bother whistling. You can pick up their music with a signal scope, you know. Best spot for that is the North Pole. Great reception. Alright, we'll check out the North Pole. Outer Rock is a pretty small moon, really. Just go north, you can't miss it. Haha, very funny. Oh, stars above, you're serious. That's just depressing. Welcome to the Lunar Outpost, which apparently the space program doesn't bother to teach anyone anymore. When we first started Outer Wilds, travelers used to bring their ships in here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but the older ships tend to fall apart a lot. Like more than they do now. Using the outpost cut down on the number of launches and landings taking place in the village, and also the number of fires. Nowadays, though, it's mostly just me up here raising saplings from timber hearth and keeping eyes on things. That's all I got. Do we have anything else? So you said North Pole? You want to go visit the North Pole? We can do that. Not very far. Husker signal scope log. Day 48. Still not picking up Ryback's banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I feel better once I can hear their music. Day 51. Listen to Chert play for a while today. Unrelated, someone should tell Orphe and Gosson their flirting is not as subtle from an aerial perspective. Day 55. Banjo music coming in loud and clear today. Sounds like Ryback's doing okay. That oaf, I was worried. Day 63. Today I thought I heard something strange. I don't know. It was probably nothing. Nope, it's back again today. Something strange coming from Timber Hearth. Okay, I know this is crazy, but the sounds from Timber Hearth sounds exactly like Feldspar's harmonica. But Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. Can't be that. Alright. It's still here. This is creepy. Maybe a signal scope is broken? Better talk to Niece. Timber Hearth. Which direction is Timber Hearth? Oh, Timber Hearth is the planet. So we're looking for a banjo? Huh. The hell is that planet back there? Hold on. Hold on. Excuse me. You're not on the map. That's that. How do I get to you? You're not on the friggin'... Hold on. check out the South Pole real quick. Yeah, we're going to definitely check that out in a second. South Pole first. Awfully bright star. That's a solar system. Ooh, what we got here? What is this place? Hello. That's just going to keep following that planet? Yeah, it looks like it. Interesting. Let's take a look down here. Okay, wow. Wow. I've seen this from other travelers' pictures, but seeing it for myself, it's really old, isn't it? Wow, coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. This is some kind of my locator. You can point out the different planets, which is incredibly cool, by the way, but from what little I understand of the writing here, I think it was built to find something specific? Huh. I'm not sure. I was also able to translate some of the thing about the South Pole of Brittle Hollow. Alright, good thing to know. So I'll fly there, see if I can learn more. Yep, just gonna get back on the old ship and take off. Totally safe. Mostly safe. Oh, stars will. Let's read some of this text. Thatch. First for this new, more sophisticated locator we built. May need to be larger than this signal locator is. Bloom. The Southern Glacier and Brittle Hollow is ample space available. Construct a new building to house this proposed locator. Southern Glacier. Okay. Yes, let's build there. I imagine our young friend Kanoi would enjoy that immensely. He always held a great deal of interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash. We'll begin construction in Brittle Hollow, South Pole immediately then. Nana and those of us originally stranded on the Ember Twin built a quantum moon locator there, but the heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet. Huh. So, eye signal, we could look at that on the south. I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator, and it can hear and follow signals from the sun, Giant's Deep, and Brittle Hollow. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye signal. The device's indicator rotates wildly and never points in just one direction. That's a curious result. It's possible the eye has stopped calling out its signal. You see, I most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Huh. An update. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all. It saddens me to posit this, my friends, but I believe we need to build a more sophisticated device if we want to find the exact location of the eye of the universe. And we will build it. Alright, so it is on the southernmost portion of Brittle Hollow. Yeah, that's everything here. Okay. But let's go follow that harmonica first. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Did anything show up on that symbol down here? No. Okay. So that symbol, I must take to mean is the Eye of the Universe symbol. Where's the harmonica? Did we lose that planet already? There you are. We're going to you. You supposedly shouldn't exist. Whoop. Where is this place? I don't know what to do with this yet. If there's anything to do here. That's interesting, at least. Oh, shit. Not too much. Howie. Let's, that thing's heading right to the sun. That's unusual. Dark bramble. Where do I land here? What do you think? One of these? Owie. Owie. Well, I've made mistakes. Can I land here, you think? Not sure how that repair works, but I'll take it. Hello to everybody that's joined in. Thank you so much for watching. Having a lot of fun with this, even if I'm terrible at flying so far. Is that everything? Everything repaired? We good? Yeah, we're good. Headlights. Alright, I'm gonna leave you here, ship. Don't leave without me. Please. I guess we're going into this. Nothing good can be in here, but we'll try. Hello? Is this just like really big on the inside? What in the heck? They're falling like ghost lights? These like will-o-wisps from back in the day? I don't understand. Is this a trap? Well, not surviving here. Might as well see what we can find out. What? How is it even bigger in there? Yeah, I know. We're gonna die, I know this. I don't understand. Whoa. Well, oh, we're dead now. We are dying. This is gonna go badly. Trees! Trees! No! Trees, come back! Oh, I had the right idea. We will go back and try that again. We'll also take a look at our logs. Also, why the heck did that bramble look like an anglerfish? Squeegee saying dark bramble's fun. I mean, it's something. It's interesting. I wonder if I could have got my ship down there instead. Maybe that would have been easier. The Demai device created to pinpoint sources of distant signals. The Demai were disappointed in their failure to detect a signal from something called the Eye of the Universe. The Demai decided to build a larger, more sophisticated eye locator on Brittle Hollow's south pole. That's where we need to go. Alright. Do that, and then we'll do Brittle Hollow. Alright. Back to Dark Bramble. This time we're gonna not land. We're gonna friggin' take the ship in. Maybe. Slow down, slow down, slow down. I don't like that red light. I don't want to see what that is. I don't like that it's moving either. Okay. Oh, hey. It actually took us to the right one first. Can I land, do you think? Very careful. Probably not supposed to be doing this. We'll try it anyway. Whoa! Where'd you come from? No one's come here in ever, actually. We see the second Hearthian to ever reach Dark Bramble. After me, of course. Well done! Say, it's you. They made you an astronaut? You haven't blown yourself up yet. Good for you. Feldspar, you're alive! Never were the brightest hatchling, were you? Camping out here since my ship, crashed violently. I haven't lived in polite society for a while, so I'm just going to ahead and assume that wasn't sarcasm. I finished exploring the core of Giant's Deep, and I wanted to try my hand at Dark Bramble, seeing no one had been there before. Getting around Dark Bramble was easy, mind you. Once you've dodged one massive interdimensional vine bristling with thorns, you've dodged them all. But after a while, I run into this huge anglerfish. You've seen them? Big gnarly things. This is the biggest one I've ever seen. Pull a few stunts, try to shake the thing off, nothing too fancy. Going full speed when the fish clips me, knocks me into a vine, and, well, like I said, crash. Blammo. On impact, my ship starts making noises like it's coming apart from the inside, and I think, well, that ain't great. Sure enough, barely get out of here before electrical systems start sparking like crazy. It's either move fast or die unpleasantly, so I had to put a little distance between me and my poor fried ship. Camped out near where I crashed at first. I found the skeleton later. Great find. I'd be stupid not to use it. So I moved my setup here and planted my emergency tree seeds. Been here ever since. Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, that's how it all went down, Hatchling. Managed to miss. Oh, wait, there were actually anglerfish out there? Oh boy. Well, I'm either super lucky or I did the intended method, like following the harmonica. Or don't. Fire's not going anywhere. Also, hey, Wildcard, welcome back. Huh. So, your probe tracker will tell you the probe is in 2 places at once, but I don't think that's wrong exactly. The space doesn't work right in here. That seed looks small, see? But inside it's bigger. Much bigger. A lot of time to think about this. My theory is that space in Dark Bramble kind of expands as you go through each sphere. It's bigger inside those seeds. That's my theory. Keep in mind that while you're in Soil Dark Bramble, maybe you won't get lost inside forever. Good luck! Giant steep core, huh? Oh, that was a wild one. Since you're asking, I gotta assume you haven't made it down there yourself yet, right? If I tell you how, it kind of feels like cheating. Oh, come on. Completely unrelated note. There was a big hollow vine my ship crashed into. Yep. For you, I'd go walk around and see where it ends. You'll want to go to the tail end of this anglerfish skeleton here and look for a flickering light in the fog. That'll be my old ship. Path starts there. Alright. Oh, the skeleton? It's like this one I got here. As far as I can tell, this anglerfish must have been chewing on a vine and eating a seed, and the seed grew and grew in the poor fish's stomach until this happened. Ugh. Well, yeah, sure, whenever you have the time. Frankly, I kind of like it out here. Quiet, peaceful. A little young to understand, but it's a lot of pressure being the best there ever was. Nice to have a break. Doze off seems dangerous. That's interesting. Well, I don't want to go without my ship. There's his ship. Okay. Get in our ship, get the heck out of here. Can I fix his ship, you think? Surely not, right? No. Okay. Ship. Ship. Ship, come back to me. Let's just say mistakes were made. My ship's not going to make it through there, is it? Alright, what we got? Excuse me? Hello? Did we teleport planets? No. You know what? I kind of doubt that. Trip 4, entry number, I'm not going to say not 1. Crashes 3, boring crashes 0, personal best. Whoa, never thought I'd see one of these beasties outside of Giant's Deep. They were awfully useful back there. Maybe jellyfish could be useful here, too? Thing tastes terrible. Maybe that's because it insulates the jellyfish insides from getting zapped by electricity? Right, I'm going inside this jellyfish interior cavity to see if what's in there tastes any better. So maybe finding a jellyfish on Giant's Deep will help me get past the barrier? Do not eat this even if you are dying. That's funny. Alright, let's go back to Feldspar and see what he has to say about this stuff. Unless there's something else I'm missing here. Come on. Well, his ship broke up a bit more. A lot more. Anything I can do with this? Probably not, right? No. Okay. Wait. Either his ship was huge. Oh shit, was that my ship? My ship blew up. My ship blew up. My ship blew up. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's go talk back to Feldspar, I guess. The old thing's still there, is it? That's where I first camped out after the crash, you know. It's pretty cozy inside. Does lack structural integrity and dominant spirit of a camp made in the shelter very bones of the species that try to eat you, I suppose. Very cozy. Well, not much to do besides doze off. Oops, too much. Doze off a little bit more. Huh. Yeah, thanks, Wildcard. I'm still trying to figure out... Should be on a time, right? That sounds like it. I believe that's our incoming doom. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. Alright, we'll go check our log real quick, and then we will stop for here. But I have a feeling I'm going to need to go to Giant's Deep and look for the jellyfish there. I can't tell if that's going in a different direction every time or not. Probably is. Let's look at the log. Really? That's all we found? Feldspar's alive. The crashed ship is now camping inside a huge anglerfish skeleton. Doesn't think my scout tracker is wrong when it says my scout is in 2 places at once. They have a theory that space doesn't work the same. Sorry, Dark Ramble. Feldspar doesn't sound overly eager to return to civilization. They've been enjoying the relative peace and quiet. I wonder if I can let someone know. Decided to venture inside the jellyfish interior cavity, see if it tastes anything better on the inside. After tasting the inside of jellyfish, Feldspar concluded that these jellyfishes are only useful for insulation from electricity. Interesting. That'll be our next. We'll go through a few things here. Well, alright. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I am still digging the heck out of this game. It is rad. I'll need to figure out some more stuff. There's a few things that we can do next. So, we can go to Brittle Hollow, because there was talk of some stuff there, right? Oh, Hollow's Lantern, that's interesting. We can go to Giant's Deep, because we have a general idea of what we need to do there, plus we have some other stuff we need to explore. Let's see what else we can figure out. But yeah, anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you are enjoying watching me bumble my way through this as much as I am enjoying playing it. And we will be back soon. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Bye-bye.